What's up guys, back with another review, and I got a different sort of review today. Today we are going back to gaming. We're looking at one of the most underrated racing games out there. This one went under the radar for a lot of people, but it's a brilliant game nonetheless, very much fun. We're looking at the Arcade Racer by Codemasters, which eventually got taken over by EA if I'm not wrong, but this is an arcade racer called Onrush. As you can see, tons of fun. If there was ever the best way to describe this game, if you were to take Burnout, Hot Wheels and Motorstorm and chuck all three of them into the mixer, you would get Onrush. As you can see, the landscapes are beautiful, the racing is immersive. There's so much chaos going on. Now this game has been delisted on the store since November, just before November actually, since EA took over Codemasters. The only way you can play this game is if you go out and buy the physical copy, but they're very cheap right now. I picked up mine for £10 on Amazon. You can get them anywhere. But the bad news is that the servers have been shut down. This is an online server-based game. Servers are not live anymore. So, you know, if you were to sort of go for the platinum trophy, you wouldn't be able to anymore. The main way to play this game is there is a story mode called Superstar, where you've got different sort of levels. You've got targets to meet, which will earn you stars. It's almost like a story mode. Now, saying that this is an online based game, you can still play it offline. There are some challenges which is nearly impossible to do by yourself. They do require online friends to help you online, which you obviously won't be able to get anymore. But single player wise, you can still play it without the server, and it is still tons of fun. There was a lot of hype around it last year, September, November time, because the server shutdown was announced. As you can see, you can customize your character. You've got loads of different characters. You can put different outfits on them. You could also give them different celebrations, which you can buy with coins. You can also use real money, but I wouldn't advise it. You don't need to. It's very easy to get coins. The customizable features in this game are really good, from the character down to, you know, your banner, your celebrations. It is really good, and it's got a very, Destruction All-Stars feel to it. I'm sure they took some inspiration from this game. There's loads of vehicle classes, as you can see, from bikes all the way up to heavy duty cars. You know, different cars are good for different reasons. They've all got their specialties. Yeah, and you can also customize your banner. And I just want to say the music in this game is top notch. As I mentioned, you got different vehicle classes, all with their own unique specialities. The beginning in the game, you get intro movie on every single different vehicle and what they're good for. And it just depends, bikes. There's bikes which are really fun, but they're very lightweight, so you get knocked off easily. There's heavy duty cars where you can smash opponents, but obviously being heavy duty, they're a lot more slower. There are 4 different game modes that you can play: Countdown, Overdrive, Lockdown and Switch, which are all fun in their own way. My personal favorite is Countdown, where you have to drive through these green gates, which earns your team extra time on the clock. And look at that, get absolutely taken out. And it's also, every time you get taken out, there's a Modern Warfare style kill cam, which shows exactly who crushed you and how. And look at that, that was a barrel spin and a crush takedown right there. The environments are incredible. The weather effects, you can play during the day, at night, doesn't matter when. Once you build up your meter, you can use the boost. It's just really fun. It's very chaotic, very fast paced. There's so much going on. There's fodder vehicles which are they're like paper clips. You can just take them out and it earns you boost. What makes this racing game really unique and different from others is the fact that nobody cares about first place. To win this, you don't have to be first. It's more about, there's so much more going on. It's more about clocking up points, getting different takedowns, meeting the objectives. This is the first racing game I've played where it doesn't matter who comes first or second or third. You clock up points based on the takedowns, the assists, and whatever race related things you do in the match. Look at that, swatted in the air right there. Based on that, you can earn the MVP in the match. Here's me doing a wheelie mid-race. I mean, you could never do this on Need for Speed or any other racing game. But yeah, that's how you earn the MVP. This is where I think, this is where I think Destruction All-Stars must have taken a lot of inspiration from this, because let's not forget, this came out first. But yeah, really cool. At the end of the match, and before you know it, I was sort of getting MVP every other match. To be fair, this game, where it earns its standpoint is the fact that it is not difficult at all. Anybody could play this, even if you're not good at racing games. I'm not the best at racing games. I do like it, but I'm not the best at it. But as you can see, it's just tons of fun. It's so satisfying. It's very relaxing, calming game where you just put it on and you just sit back, relax, and you just smash things up and cause chaos. And it's just very calming, soothing. The music is relaxing. It is perfect for the type of game. This game is really, really unique in its own way. Now, there was a lot of hype around it last year, around September, November, as EA announced that servers are shutting down. So the platinum essentially has become unobtainable. But a lot of people jumped on late last year. There was big communities playing this game. Everyone was helping each other out. So unfortunately the platinum is unobtainable. But if you like what you're seeing, if you still want to play this game, you can play most of the game on single player. You just won't be able to earn the platinum or just get all the more difficult objectives. But nonetheless, this game is still playable. This is the closest thing we've had on PlayStation since MotorStorm. Obviously, I was a big fan of the series. We haven't had a mainline MotorStorm game for a very long time. But this game will really itch that itch if that is your thing. It's just a real shame that the online servers are down and you won't be able to play with your friends anymore. But look at this takedown. Look at the absolute quality. For the short time that I played this game for, I was really happy. I really enjoyed it. It was tons of fun. It was really satisfying. It's one of those games where if you've had a long, hard and stressful day, you can just put this in and just put your mind at ease. Very easy to play, not difficult at all. As I was going for the platinum, there were some quite difficult stars to earn which could only be done on multiplayer. But other than that, the majority of the game you can finish by yourself. You don't need any help. Overall, it's a very well-rounded game by Codemasters. They've done a very good job. They are very good developers. I do like the Codemasters games. Obviously, since EA has taken over, they have shut down the servers as not many people were playing it. But there was, like I said, there was a big hype around it late last year. If you had a chance to play this game, count yourself lucky. If you got the platinum again, congratulations. However, if you just want to play a very fun, relaxing, chaotic arcade racer, you can still enjoy it in single player. You can finish most of the game on single player. Best things about this game, I would say, is a very fun arcade racer, absolute chaos, Visually it is stunning, it plays very well, and on that basis it's a hidden gem, very underrated. Not many people know about this game. It went off a lot of people's radars. It was never in the limelight. So overall, rating wise, on the fun scale, I'm giving this game a full 8 out of 10. It's a stunning game, absolutely stunning game. Again, if you like this video, if you want me to do more reviews, please like, share, subscribe onto this channel. I drop videos weekly. It does help me out a lot. But there we have it, guys. That's the review for Onrush by Codemasters, an absolute gem of an arcade racer. And just to finish things off, here's a clip of me earning the platinum trophy, as it is unobtainable, which is always nice.